refer to ourselves as a 21st century museum, so we're not just a space where art is hung, we're a space where things are happening. People are moving and people are being creative. They're not just coming to see creative pieces of art. Down here on Museum Row, it's a great place to be. There's a lot of energy down here.
They are all disappeared. This is chaos!
So we're at KMAC Museum. This is a contemporary art museum downtown Louisville. We have 2 floors of exhibition space. We have 27,000 square feet. We have programs, exhibitions, and a retail space. We're traditionally an arts and craft museum. We've now in the last few years transitioned to being a contemporary art museum. On the first floor is where we have our cafe. We have something called Studio 715, which is for the younger kids. This area right here is called the Hub. So this is where you would sign up for a membership. You can buy something from the gift shop or buy something from our cafe. This is our retail space gift shop. It's a great combination of local items and handmade items from around the world. It's great, especially if you're making functional art pieces, to have your art purchased and used and loved by someone in your community. We're lucky enough to be able to provide that service. I think art is just natural. I mean, kids immediately know what to do when they see a pen and a piece of paper. This is Studio 715. Younger kids can come in and explore art and art ideas. The space is always open when we're open to come in and make some art. We're a Kentucky museum. We're very loyal to the region. We love local artists. And so part of our mission is bringing international artists to Louisville and elevating local artists so that they're part of this international discussion. This is our second floor gallery. Right now, this exhibition is Poems for Every Occasion. It's by an artist called Jabadi Khalil Huffman. He's from Detroit. He was a poet. There were things that he couldn't express just through poetry, so he turned to visual art. And these pieces behind me are mostly inkjet prints. Through removing pieces, he's created these sort of collage experiences, but he also has these video collages, so it's a pretty dynamic space. That's one of my favorite things about this exhibition, actually, is Khalil, the artist, and I have very different experiences, but he said in essays that he's very interested in sameness between people, and I feel that when I go through here, that I recognize some things. There's something accessible about this kind of art that people sort of are attracted to, just the unusual sort of disruptive nature of his work. We've gone up to our third floor. This is our smaller gallery, and right now this is an exhibition called Making a Joyful Noise, and it's excerpts from our permanent collection. These are all pieces that we own. Some of these are pieces that we've commissioned and were curated by our curator, Joey Yates. So there are some local pieces, some kind of traditional folk art, Kentucky pieces, and Appalachian pieces, and then there are some national artists that have used more traditional media. For our whole history, we've been really interested in education. That's been a big part of our mission since our inception. We are in the third floor education studio. It's a pretty big space. We use it for teaching workshops, teaching classes, art and art making. We can do a lot of different things in this space, and we wanted to make sure that we had a space that was dedicated just to teaching art. Most of our adult workshops are for beginners, so we teach the very basics of whatever craft or art process that we're teaching. We usually keep it pretty small so that we can give a lot of one-on-one attention to people. We have national artists and local artists side by side. So it's not really balancing, it's selecting the best from this area and the best that we can get from other areas and marrying them together into one incredible show. We're a great little museum. We're in downtown Louisville. We're close to anything else you would want to go to. And we're just full of cool ideas, cool things to do, and cool, friendly faces.